Hey guys, what's up? So, it's summer right now, it's July, and well, after summer comes fall, and after fall, it's next year. And we're gonna be getting a lot of good games next year, a lot of next-gen stuff with all the consoles. So, since there's been a lot of buzz lately about the different games coming out, there's a lot of really good ones, I gotta say. I want to make a video about the ones that I'm looking forward to the most. Now, there are three in this that I'm gonna leave out. Three are Call of Duty Ghosts, Battlefield 4, and Halo. Because mainly, I do love all those games, but I would rather like to see, some ones that are not quite so big like that, and I just want to show some other ones that I'm really excited for, besides those big ones, because I do want to show off some of the ones that I'm more excited for. And while this might be my top 10, I wanted to show some more stuff. But anyways, this is my top 10 next-gen games, so let's get right into this list and start the video. Number 10. Alright, so at number 10 we have The Order 1886. Now, I've always been more of an Xbox guy as opposed to a PS3 guy, but I gotta say, the PS4 exclusive lineup recently is really making me start to rethink that. Now, one of the reasons is this game, The Order. Now, this game just looks really refreshing. It almost looks like Dishonored just came together with Thief and made this sort of medievally Bioshocky kind of world. And this game looks really interesting. I don't know much about it right now. I mean, the trailer is really all I know about it, what I've seen. It's just people are just fighting off some other creatures. But this game looks very interesting. It almost seems like the Illuminati kind of thing, and that's always I think it's kind of cool. And just I think the reason why I like this game so much though is the aesthetic. Everything looks so cool. All the weapons have crazy engravings on them. Look at the city right here. It's awesome looking. And the aesthetic of this game is really quite beautiful. And generally, graphics aren't the biggest part of the game for me, but I gotta say, a lot of these next-gen games, the graphics are just so astonishingly detailed, and these really make me start to appreciate graphics a lot more. And I'm gonna get to the game that I think has the best graphics later. That's gonna be on my list somewhere else. But this game, just look at it. It's like the aesthetic is very cool. Like that gun right there had all those real cool emblems on it. I think this game's going to be great, and I can't wait to see what happens with it. So, yep, Order 1886. I'm very excited to see what this game does. Number 9. Up next is Below. Now, I'm kind of a sucker for Metroidvania kind of games. I really am into indie games, so I think that, without those big restrictions that big companies give, these games are always very interesting. And Below looks to really, really appease. So, I don't know much about this game, other than I know the perspective is that the person is below you, and well, it looks like kind of a dungeon crawler sort of world, but it looks very, very reminiscent of Metroid or Castlevania in the sense that you have these worlds and you can kind of go where you want to in these worlds and find all the stuff you need before you advance. And what I've only seen a little bit about this game, but this all looks very interesting to me. It's, so I'm excited to see what this game does. So Below, I'm gonna look out for Below. This looks like a very refreshing take from a lot of the first-person shooters nowadays. So here it is. Oh, I don't know what that was, but anyways. Below. I'm excited to see what this game is all about. Number 8. At number 8, we have Project Spark. Now, this is a game I am really excited for. And this game would be high on my list if there was one thing. Now, what does this kind of remind you of? Think about a game that looked awesome but kind of disappointed. That's Spore. This game kind of looks like Spore, in that, well, not the base game, it's where there's a DLC called Galactic Adventures, where you can sort of make your own worlds and your missions. And this game kind of looks like a much better version of that, like on steroids practically. And that's why I'm worried. I'm worried that this game's just going to become Spore. So, if this game brought something else that didn't look so reminiscent of that, this would be higher on the list. But I'm also a little worried that maybe this game's going to be really complicated. That, you have to, learn coding practically. You know how with Gary's Mod, if I want to run a server, you have to learn how to use Lua, sort of that thing. And that's why I'm worried. But if this is really simple and doesn't end up being like Spore, this game is going to kick serious ass. Just imagine this. I remember in Infamous 2 they had like a game creator mode where you just made your own little levels. This is like that, but you make your own freaking worlds. It's awesome. And hopefully it is awesome. And this trailer was a great trailer, great Microsoft conference. This was really cool. So hopefully this doesn't get too complicated, and hopefully it's really cool. So I'm a little worried for Project Spark, but I'm also really excited to see what they do with it. Let's move on. Number 7. Alright, up next we have Infamous Second Son. Now, I have never really gotten too much into the Infamous series. I never played the first one, once I'm through the second one. But this game looks really great. And I'm gonna say that I've never been a huge fan of open world games in this sense, where you have so much power and you can just murder everything in sight. I always like when there's a bit of challenge in open world games. And that's kind of why Saints Row the 4th is one that I'm not looking forward to as compared to the other games. But this one looks a little different. So a lot of times with these games, the game's about the world, and the story and characters I'm thinking about Prototype right now aren't as fleshed out. But this game's narrative looks great, and I always love when games have great narratives. That's why Metal Gear Solid and Mass Effect are my favorite games of all time. So yeah, Infamous Second Son looks really cool in that, one, they're bringing in a new character, which is always cool, and hopefully they don't make it like Dante TMC in the most recent year. But this guy looks really cool, and all the abilities look very cool. But I also want to see that it's a little bit hard, not like just run and just murder everything in sight. But I think if this game really does this like open world genre well, and gives those powers kind of meaning, and the narrative is really good, this game is going to be amazing. Like I'm gonna call it right now. This game's gonna be Last of Us level. It's gonna be Last of Us and Bioshock Infinite level. I'm gonna say it right now. Yeah. So as long as the story's great, this game's gonna be great. So let's move on now. Number 6. All right. Here we go. So this game is one that I didn't expect that I would like very much, and that's Titanfall. Now I'm always about narrative. That's that's the thing that I'm really into. But Titanfall is something very cool. They're kind of linking a narrative into the multiplayer shooter. And there are some games that have tried to do that but haven't really done that so well. I'm thinking about PlanetSide 2. That game's an awesome game. Just amazing battles, but there's a narrative. They don't really have much of a narrative besides the comic books, but that just costs more. But this looks like it's taking that and making it very interesting. And so this game just looks like it's your favorite multiplayer shooter, fast-paced one, and it's adding fucking mechs to it. Yeah, that's right. You're getting like Gundam style. Well, not really Gundam style, but I love anime, so I'm gonna obviously go right to Gundam. Gundam, Robotech style, and mechs that you pilot, and just giant robots in general. How can you not like giant robots? If you don't like giant robots, unsubscribe to my channel. But anyways, because I can't take that. And so this game is just taking that fast-paced multiplayer shooter, making some giant robots in the mix, and really just looking like it's gonna kick total complete ass. And I'm just really excited for Titanfall. And Titanfall, I think, is gonna have a good narrative. I don't expect anything great because this is Respawn Entertainment, and they're not known for their narrative. They're more known for gameplay. And this game's gonna take that, though. I think it's gonna have a great narrative, and it's gonna have awesome gameplay. It's gonna be fast, and it's gonna be awesome. It's like, I think this game's just gonna be great. But let's move on to number 5. Number 5. So this game is Sunset Overdrive, and this is a game that I've been looking forward to a lot. Now, it looks like a zombie game, but it's very colorful and not very bleak and depressing like most zombie games. It just looks very refreshing and new. So as you can see, the city's very colorful and all. And what I'm really looking to see this is that it's going to be very colorful and it's going to be very new. A lot of these games are all they're very refreshing takes on popular genres. And also, what I want to say about this game is I really hope it has co-op, because this game has a great co-op, because some of the weapons in this game are very cool looking. I feel like that would make a very cool co-op experience. So I'm excited to see what they do with this game, and I'm really just excited to see how it all turns out, how this colorful stuff all plays into the game, and just how the game plays by itself, because the gameplay you're seeing right now is crazy, but it's not really gameplay, so I'm not sure how it's going to play. But anyways, moving on to number 4. Number 4. Okay, this next one is one that I'm really, really excited for, and I didn't expect me to be so excited for, and that's Thief. So, the stealth genre is my favorite genre of games. I love, RPGs and stealth games. Those are my two favorites. And Thief looks like it's taking Dishonored and just ramping it up, making it more intense as the trailer looks. And I like Thief and Dark Project, the original, the older one. And this game just looks very, very, very well polished. That stealth, it looks like the narrative's very interesting. The main character looks kind of interesting too. And I can't wait to be sneaking around and some ducks and take people off Metal Gear Solid style. Well, now you use tranquilizer time, but that's a good point. Anyways, I can't wait to be sneaking around big castles as it looks, and obviously being a thief, probably stealing some stuff. I think this game looks very, very interesting. So, I'll look out for this one. Number 3. This is the number 3 spot. So there's going to be heavy hitters coming in real soon. This one being one. Now, I was talking earlier about having the best graphics in E3. This game gets my award for best graphics in E3. This is Killzone Shadowfall. I would say it's better than Battlefield 4 graphics, just because of how it's cool. It's sort of sci-fi as well. And this game, everything just looks cool about it. I mean, in the launch trailer, they just showed this guy, like a Marine walking towards you. He just looks like a regular guy, and he like morphs into a Hellghast and just murders everyone. It was awesome. And this gameplay right here is being shown. It looks really, really cool and it looks very new. And just the graphics are insane. Holy crap! And I'm very excited to see what this game does. And I've never actually played Killzone that much, but this game's probably gonna change that for me because this game looks amazing. All right, now that's Killzone Shadowfall. I am super pumped for this game. Number 2. Alright, so you are about to see some Star Wars Battlefront 2 footage, because, well, Battlefront 3 doesn't have quite enough gameplay footage, trailer footage yet for me to really put in and explain a lot. But that sort of reveals that Battlefront 3 is my second. Battlefront 2 is my childhood. I guess I'm still kind of a child, but when I was younger. Anyways, Battlefront 3, I have played so many hours of this game with my friends, all in the same room, laughing and yelling at each other. And I just have the best memories of playing this space battles, landing a gunship in an enemy's hangar, on land, in Kashyyyk in that crazy cheap sniping spot. I am so excited for Battlefront 3 because I'm hoping it does the same thing and lets me relive those moments that I just remember so well. And so Battlefront 3, it almost looks like it's going to be this game, with much better graphics, more improved controls, better AI, just everything all around better. That's what I'm hoping it's going to do. And I'm really hoping they don't draw away from this formula right here, because the battles in this game are awesome, and the scale is great. And I am just so excited for Battlefront 3, just to relive those moments from when I was a very little kid. Just fighting the droids, fighting the clones, playing as the rebels, which are my personal favorite. And I cannot wait to get into Battlefront 3 and kick some serious ass. And I'm so excited, and I just can't really express how excited I am, because it's just this thing I've been waiting for almost 10 years, and it's finally here.
You fight again. Rated T14.
Number 1. The number 1 spot goes to a game that I have never seen a cooler marketing campaign for. That game is Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. Now, Metal Gear Solid is my favorite game of all time, and this game looks to amaze. I can't really explain the story of Metal Gear Solid, and I don't know how this is going to play into this story. I'm guessing it's going to be a big box for second coma, but I'm so excited to see what happens in this game. And I'm not showing the red band footage right now because, there could be younger audiences viewing this video. But if you have a YouTube account, check out the red band trailer because it's way more interesting. And there's so much more that happens, and it really shows off the gameplay. But everything about this trailer right now is insane. The cinematic, the graphics, the music, and I'm guessing that this game is gonna totally live up to this. And I am so excited for this game. I just can't wait to be sneaking around again. And the Phantom Pain. I'm not sure what's gonna fall into the series, but I'm really excited because Miller and Ocelot are both in it, so that's kind of where I'm a little bit iffy. Because Ocelot, actually, never mind, no spoilers. And so this is the game that I am most excited for to see. And if this isn't Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, because also I thought pretty good. This is back in Kojima's hands, back to the maker, and holy shit, am I so excited. And in the Red Band trailer, at one point they tell, you see Ocelot and Big Boss riding horses, and Ocelot tells Big Boss that he wants Big Boss to reassemble a pilot army. So I'm wondering if maybe this game has anything to do with the Soldiers Without Borders, because in the Metal Gear Solid canon story, Liquid Snake goes missing in Iraq during the Gulf War. And in the beginning of this game, or in the beginning of the Red Band trailer, they're in Afghanistan. So this could have something to do with that story arc, Peace Walker story arc. And I think that'd be really cool to see, because that Peace Walker was from a PSP game. And when it was ported to consoles, the controls were a little strange. It was still a great game, but the controls were a little strange. And I'm so excited to see what happens with this, to see how they do this. And Metal Gear Solid 5 is definitely going to be my top 10 most anticipated game of the year, no doubt about it. And I am super excited to see what they do with it. I can just go on and on, and in fact, that's what I'm going to do. So, in the Red Dead trailer, also they show multiple characters, who also I'm interested to see, because some of them look kind of almost reminiscent of older characters. There's one character named Quiet, who's like Sniper Wolf in Metal Gear Solid 1. There's Ghostface, who looks strangely almost has like a Grey Fox resemblance, because he doesn't want to show his face, kind of like he's a boss, like this Grey Fox total boss. And I'm just so excited to see how they implement the Metal Gear into this, because this looks on a pretty big scale. This game and what the Metal Gears are going to be doing in this game, and I am so freaking excited. Yep, this is good. I'm just so excited. And this game, I'll have to stop talking at some point, because I'll just keep going on. So I'm going to stop right here, but just check out the Red Band trailer. I think it'll make more sense what's going on. And yeah, just watch that. It's a very cool trailer. It's kind of weird, man. It's like showing off the gameplay, and it kind of like says what's going on at the moment. But check it out. It's really cool. All right, I'm Zoolandergaming, and this is my most anticipated game of the year.